Hey, uh, let's make a new video about this Metrum Rise city building game. So this hopefully is a little bit clearer or more or or with the full screen at least, so you can maybe see what is going on. So I have added few new features to the game. For as you can see, there is a full screen mode and there is options menu, and from the options menu we have this graphics setting that is it the full screen or not. So now we are in the windowed mode, and now we are at the full screen mode. And also there is this accessibility, or how do you say it, settings where you can scale the UI to be a little bit larger. So maybe now it's better. It's 130%, 120%. And let's have a little bit of gameplay. Let's go only with the small map. I have added few features over here. So this is the small map, and we have industry over here, and we have coal mine and small grain farm. So if you select the industry with a map that has resources, I think that the default maps that are in the GitHub, they do not have resources, but the map editor should work. Maybe I will give a demo of it. I don't know, but with the map editor you can add resources, which is goal is only resource. But let's start a game and let's see how far we go. I'm quite sure that we are going to get some issues because the game has a lot of bugs. And also the video is going to be quite boring because we do not have yet any sound effects or music implemented. So, and I'm not going to sing for you guys. So let's make a road there, and let's make another road. What there? Sure. Yay, it worked. And let's make something like this. Okay, now nice transition, right? And then let's make some more roads. Like that. The road building, it is a bit slow because it's quite heavy. It calculates the textures. Basically, the road texture or road polygons replace the terrain polygons completely, so it's a bit slow. So this is how you zone something. Can you fit? No, we cannot fit completely. I need to have some kind of guides for the game. Like currently we have these guidelines over here, but like I think this is not like this is not accurate. This is 100 meters or something like that. So you cannot fit. You currently cannot fit like a zones that are like width and depth is 2. You cannot fit 2 of those rows between these lines, so this has to be fixed. There is a lot of things that has to be fixed. So let's make industrial over there, and let's make a little bit commercial over there, and let's make a farm. So yeah, we have farms over here, and farms work quite similar to the city skylines. So basically, you plot a farm, and then you make yourself a field that is like a polygon. Yeah, large field. Like so. And currently this is I made this asset. The idea was that I will make like a mixed farming that people actually live over here, but then I decided that okay, it's just not yet. And also when we click the building, there is that like information over here. This provides uh, 8 8 workers per hectare, and this is quite a large field, so there is going to be, I don't know, 30 positions. So let's see, do we actually get city going on, or do we get the demo effect that nothing actually grows? Because sometimes there has been some issues that the agents do not arrive to the city. So this is how they get up, and now we are getting some citizens, and they are still going through the front door because that's the proper way to come home, I think. So how many? Okay, there is going to be 19. Maximum is 19 workers, so it should be. Well, it should hire every single citizen from here. But let's go a little bit faster. And then we are going to get because the agents arrive, it will generate the demand for the commercial. So now we are going to get some. There is a grocery store. This provides food for the citizens, and then there is a pharmacy, and there is a barber house. So these provide like these are not necessary for the citizens, but these are the service buildings for the citizens anyway that are not required, but these provide like jobs. And here is what food processing plant. So basically, what happens is that the food from here is taken to here, and they process it over here. Maybe I should, food the grain goes to food processing, and from food processing the food goes to the grocery store, and then the agents will get the food from the grocery store. So now we have 50 citizens going on. So let's see what is the economy status. Maybe you guys are able to see something now. Should I make it a little bit larger? Still, 130. That's a bit better. So first day, we actually managed to make profit of $600 currently. I'm going to rename. The game is not going to use dollars. It's going to be anything else. I don't know, euros or Metrum coins or something. Not dollars. So we see here, from here the summary income and expenses says, and they are with the categories. And there is like a service building. Electricity is not currently built, so this has no details at all. There is unmet demand over here, but currently the agents, because there is no demand or there is no supply in the city itself, they are importing electricity from the outside world. The electricity from the outside world is a little bit higher. Price is a little bit higher than the local electricity. So at that point, it makes sense to build a coal power plant, but I think it requires something like 200 agents for the electricity plant to be profitable. And here are the unemployment benefits. Duration of like how long the unemployment benefits are paid. So basically, when citizen is unemployed, he is paid for 30 days. Pension, child support, income tax, household value added tax, business profit tax, property tax for each of these housing types or building types, and the property level multiplier. So this means that when currently there are no levels for the houses, but eventually when the levels are implemented, this is the multiplier for the property tax. So basically, second level building will pay something like almost $4. So yeah, this is the economy overview. We probably need to grow the city a little bit more. So let's make another farm over here because we have some money left. Yeah, this is a good position. So let's make a huge farm. This is going to provide a huge amount of work. And of course, currently, there is no limit for the size of the farm. So the larger the farm, the more jobs it provides, and the price of the farm is 25,000, so it always makes sense to make a huge ass farm. But that will be changed so that the larger the farm, more expensive it's going to be. So this is going to provide 33 jobs. So let's make maybe some zoning over here. Does it work? Yes, it works. Are we able to fit our zones over here? So there is some demand, residential demand. So let's add this over here and see what happens. Is it enough to provide? No, it's not enough to provide housing for each citizen over here somewhere. Over there. That's growing quite nicely. Are we able to make a coal? Well, we are able to make coal mine, but it costs 50,000 units. So I'm not going to do that at that point. Well, it's not too different from the grain fields. So basically, instead of this texture that is like some kind of grain field, so it's just black rock. But the idea is totally the same. And let's a little bit faster. See what is going on. Citizens over here, they are traveling, they are following the road. He went there, I don't know, was he a worker or was he just buying something? And then now these are the workers, and the clock was 6 o'clock or 4 o'clock, they're coming home. And these, do we actually see the green cars over there, like vans? That one. This is like transporting goods, like I think this left from that building, but it got the stuff over here. Okay, there are errors, like you can see. The junctions do not always work perfectly for the cars. The distance from this point to this point is 0, so they just instantly teleport. We have still demand for the residential. Well, let's make some residential over here because we are not going to provide. This city is not large enough to provide more commercial, I guess. Currently this game is a little bit of game of waiting. There is not that much challenge. Or there is challenge that if you can really easily get over budget, you can get bankrupt quite easily. So you'll have to know which buildings to first build and not expand too fast. And also I think these taxes, these are a little bit low by default. So let's go a little bit higher. Is there even profit? Let's add some more profit tax. Maybe a little bit of these property taxes, because everybody loves to pay taxes, right? But then again, you can make a city that doesn't pay any taxes. You can like put income tax to 0 or profit tax to 0, and it affects, of course, the how much money do the commercial, for example, have. Here we can see the statistics. For example, for this grocery store, that their budget is this is how much money they currently have. This is the today's profit, and that is the yesterday profits. And as we can see, that 110 against is not enough to currently enough demand for the grocery, and same for the pharmacy, that it's limited by the demand, and same for the barber. So we need to grow the city, and I guess that we go because we have still more money. Let's make another farm. How much farm do we? Let's go. This is going to be the size for that. Make a little bit Do we make just a straight road? Well, yes. The snapping over here is too aggressive. It's hard to make a road that is next to the border. We could try what happens if we make another connection. As the game. Let's make a third over here as well. But what will happen? Does the game crash completely? It could crash. Let's see. This zoning currently, I don't know, because when I zone over, like it moves that these how do you say the zones? They move. I don't know. Do I want this? This is how it works currently. Oh, we are getting more agents, but from where do they appear? Do they come from here or from here or both directions? The field looks quite okay from far away. If you zoom in, you can see that it's not like a real growing field. It's like cutted, or how do you say it? Beat the game again. I was thinking that, okay, they came from here. Good. I was thinking that I need to change the speed of the game. Currently the 1x, this is too slow. So maybe I make the 4x to be like a default for the, this looks much better. So maybe I will change 4x is the default one and the maximum is like 64, or game would be 4 times faster. Basically the idea is that the 1 day over here, 24 hours, that is for the agents, 1 day is 1 year. Because currently with this normal speed, 1 day will last 20 minutes. So if you go like 365 days is a 1 year, it's going to last like in real life like 20 hours or something like that, and that it's not fun. So it's going to be like so that if when the citizen goes to the school, he will stay there for 6 or 7 days, and then he will be adult. And the people who are retired, they live, I don't know, from well, we could, I don't know, 10 to 30 years, for example, or something like that. Days. It's going to be random, or maybe it will be so that the healthy citizens will live longer. If there is like a, well, currently the citizens don't have any health, so but it will be implemented eventually. Where are all the city? Oh yeah, it's currently the night. I was wondering. I should have a day and night cycle, because I was wondering where the hell is everybody. But it's night, and there is like these citizens. They work in the industrial, and the this industrial is working 24/7. There are there are 3 8-hour shifts. 3 or 4 8-hour shifts, so they work 24/7, but the commercial is only open during the day, or it should be. Are you going in? And of course it has to be made so that you can click, okay, now it's morning, so the city started to woke up at the 8 o'clock or 6 o'clock. So there's a lot of traffic going on, but the traffic is, the city of 150 agents is not like not too busy. So how is the economy doing? So we are not making any. Oh, this is the old statistics. I built the farm, so it hasn't updated itself yet. But are we able to see the cash flow? Okay, it is barely. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think the city will be profitable. It should be. There was some few unemployed people over here, and there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 uh, retired people, and there are few children in the city. So if you want to save money, you can cut the pension and child support. Uh, Households that do not have money, they are kicked out. I think visible they are not here. I think currently, if they are unemployed, they will be. I think they will be inside the house, even they do not live there. So that has to be added as a feature that they go out and maybe they walk to the park or something like that, or they send a tent on the middle of the road or something like that. But the unemployed people are kicked out from the city currently after 1 month or something like that. So after 30 years. But yeah, there are some citizens walking over here. Oh yeah, their city had some bug that when the roads were edited, sometimes the cars got stuck, and the people who walk they got stuck. So I think that is now fixed. Or if they get stuck, there should be like automatic detection system that if they are stuck completely, they do not know where to go. They will be returned back to their houses or something like that. 150 agents. Are we making? What is the economy? Why it hasn't? Maybe it will we need to wait for one full day. Yeah, now we got the update. So we are making a little bit more money. Yep. So now it is like a game of waiting, basically, because you have only 5,000 units of money, and for example, cheapest farm costs 25,000. So it's going to be a game of waiting. The banking system has to be implemented to the game, so you can take a loan. And I was thinking that the bank will be like a house or commercial building over here. I don't know, will they spawn or are they something that you'll place like a service building, like a coal power plant? You just place it somewhere. But anyway, it should be like an actual house. But there should be like in an economy overview, there should be like a new tab. Okay, take a loan, so you can rapidly grow the city, but you'll have to pay the interest for the loan as well. So you need to be careful. But yeah, economy is somewhat running. Anyway, we have farming, we have coal mines, we have grocery store, we have these service buildings that do not provide any. These provide only services, and agents should visit all of these. It works like so that when the household, for example, this house, this runs out of supplies, then one member of or one adult will get some food. With the barber and barber shop and the pharmacy, there is a demand calculated by the statistics. It says that by average it sells based on the agent demand, how many agents there are, and then it randomly takes like 4 or 5 agents that visit actually one of the shops I don't know. Has there been anyone visiting over here? Probably not. But they should visit. So maybe finally I will break the city by building the coal power plant. No, the industrious coal mine, because currently my balance can go to negative. I can just, and this is a bug that has to be fixed, or this is something that I haven't done anything about this. You can build a coal mine on top of the roads and existing houses. I was thinking so that this is coal mine. It will so slowly will start to make a pit. Currently, it doesn't make a pit, but it should make a pit. So you get like a ugly scar. And over here we can see that there are 17 workers working here, providing some coal. And maybe we will make, because we are only minus 37,000, so let's make a coal power plant as well. Why not? Where we can fit it? Let's put it, yeah, middle of the coal pit. And this will provide, okay, let's go here and make the electricity funding is now like 5%. So it should affect here. So it provides only 2 jobs. And the production of the coal plant is not that high anymore. So now we have broken the city. We are negative. Yeah, we are actually making money. So if you wait long enough, you can actually get go back to the positive. But from the economy, we can see that, okay, now the production of the electricity is huge. We can still lower it. Like so. And the budget, because now we might have had some unemployed people, but they are now hired, or the city is broke. When the city doesn't have money, they do not pay. You don't pay unemployment benefits. Like for example, here we can see that currently we are saving 400 units of money daily, and that is because we do not have any money to spend. Same for the child support, that we are saving like 800 or 600 units of money currently. But the income tax is higher. What? It's somewhat stable. Or value added tax, business profit tax has declined, and it could be because there are a lot of households that do not have any money, that they are not able to spend. And the property tax has gone up, and the industry property tax has also risen. Commercial is the same. Okay, so now we have a little bit shortage. So let's go back to 2 workers. And so we are now making almost profit of 3,000. So it's going to take like 20 days or 20 years to get back to the profit. So game of waiting. So yeah, is there something else that I can? So let's see. Asset editor, do statistics. Let's see that is this working any better? Rise lower terrain. Yeah, it's still low. Yeah, it raised it up, but it's not real time. I think it was working better in the map editor. Yep. So yep, this is the game. This video is going to be half an hour. Maybe you can actually see now the texts for the game, and it is progressing slowly. Not going to be done in multiple years. Let's see how far I'm willing to continue this game, but I think it's progressing quite nicely. This has taken like 6 months now, but if you guys want to help me, you can do that, or if you want to make yourself an open source city building game that is 3D, I would really appreciate it, because the city skylines has had some issues. So that is for all. Let's see again later. Bye bye.